Reading book on pausing, written by me, Eric Wadell. First draft, August 2025. Chapter 3. Core Skill Pause. At the heart of our practice, we have core skill pause. It is the foundation upon which everything else is built. It is pausing that can connect the different parts of life. It is the link or the glue keeping everything together. Inside of a pause, we find ourselves somewhere specific. There are things going on there, inside of us, outside of us, and between our insides and outsides. Something interesting made us pause, or something puzzling, possibly frightening, or exciting. There is something there that spoke to us and that established a connection with us. Alone or not? Are you alone at the moment of the pause? Is there only you there? Still, there is something inside of you that gave you the hunch to pause, or outside of you, or both. Allow for the hunch to stay with you during your pause. Sometimes the hunch settles down and clears up, and you know quite quickly what it was about. At other times, the hunch does not settle down. It remains mysterious or frustrating. Are you among people at the moment of the pause? Who are there? Look around you. Is the hunch coming from one person in particular, or from several? Stay inside of your pause for a second or two, and see if any connection is naturally establishing itself between you and the people there. Short pause long pause. Do not force it. The pause has a tendency to be as short or as long as need be. Some pauses need only stay for a split second. Some small adjustment that calls on you to be made. Could be a few degrees over to this side, or a detailing addition to the statement you just made to someone. Other pauses stay with us for long stretches of time. We lie down for a whole day, pausing with something that fills us with senses of importance and mystery. Either way, a pause is a pause, and we establish an ever finer relationship with the practice of it. Strong pause, neutral pause. Something interesting or puzzling made us pause, and we now spend a second or two with it. When we feel too strongly about our hunch, we usually want to cut the pause short or push it aside altogether. This is natural. The only times we will be able to pause with something we feel very strongly about is when our determination or competitiveness exceeds our sense of aversion. Are you a competitive person? If yes, then you might more readily see strong hunches as appealing challenges. If no, strong hunches are probably not that suited for you to pause with. Here in our text, we pause for a second or two. Look up from the paper and then come back. And we are back. The most important thing when identifying our hunch as strong or neutral is that we call strong, strong, and neutral, neutral, and not mistake strong with neutral. At some times, we will have a tendency to call a strong hunch neutral because we are proud and vain. And at those times, we will trip ourselves up somewhat as a consequence. Calling strong, strong, and neutral, neutral is part of our practice. We will be bad at it in the beginning and slowly but surely grow more adept. Often or seldom. We are different personalities. Some of us like to pause often, with both big and small hunches. And others of us prefer to pause once in a while or never. Life has its ups and downs, and we pause accordingly. Our pausing grows genuine and useful when we are responsive to our natural desire to pause or not to pause. Do not think too much of it. Maybe you pause hundreds of times a day, or once, or never. Pauses do not have intrinsic worths in themselves. Instead, it is all about us doing the pausing. We have intrinsic worth. It is we who are interesting. We do not serve our pausing. We pause as a means to be with ourselves. Now, in the next chapter, we will take a closer look at our universal skills.